pride ourselves on the high moral standards of our program.
And now,
I mean that sincerely.
Broadcasting live from Seattle.
We don't resort to sex or crime or violence or drinking.
Quiet! I can't hear myself lie!
It's the Dan Rosenberg Show.
All right, so this is weird. So this is the last week Rafi's going to be away, so we're not going to do Clutch Radio today. Although I'm wearing the hat, available at merchandise merch available at airdanshop.com. But right as I went live, I had the wonderful Eric pop in.
What?
Oh my goodness!
It's such a pleasure to be a guest on your show, Dan.
And this is now an Airdan show. What are you talking about?
It is kind of, yeah, absolutely. It's a special Saturday palooza.
We can do whatever we want for the next hour. So I just wanted. I was gonna start.
Stuff.
Oh, good. I was going to start by complaining because this is a coffee I got for myself for this morning.
Pete's Iced Espresso.
Yes, and I went to open it. This is the second time this happened.
That when it's the cap is. Oh, you're already. So you got to add some thumb pressure there, but then you risk cutting yourself.
Yeah. So I have this. Have you had this before?
No.
Boxed water.
I've heard of this boxed water.
This is for my.
I didn't realize it was available to the general public.
This was for my flight the other day.
I thought that's what you had mentioned. Maybe that it was an airline option, not available at Costco.
Our local store does have these as well. Do
they really?
Yeah. What an exciting show we're doing. We're talking about beverages.
You just wait. I said I have stuff.
You have stuff. I can't believe you have stuff. This is so good.
I prepared
an amazing show.
I prepared some songs. No, I did not prepare. But I actually did. I brought a topic with me. If you're ready, if you don't have anything other business you want to address.
I literally have nothing.
All right,
here,
well,
I do. Put the old logo up.
Oh, look at this. This is good. So here's the question, Dan.
Yes.
Have you been paying attention to the OpenAI discussion, the artificial intelligent discussion that has been going on?
What that means.
Last Thursday. So last Thursday, not 3 days ago, not 2 days ago, 10 days ago, they released something they're referring to as ChatGPT.
I've seen a TikTok about this.
There's a lot going on with this, and they're saying it's going to change the world. They're saying this is going to be as big as the internet was to our generation. This will be what eventually changes what kind of jobs there are and what kind of jobs there are no longer are available from this. So
what Adam just says, as long as there's no Taylor Swift
I promise nothing. I promise nothing. But so before the show, just moments ago, I created an account on ChatGPT. So I thought what we could do today is test this AI and really appall people with how this works. And you and I would try to come up with some prompts. So
what's it called?
This particular version of this is ChatGPT. I don't know why. I don't know what that stands for.
Well, you know what's amazing is I type that in and it says, "Are you sure you don't mean chat?" Oh, GPT.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes.
Oh, okay. So there it is.
So, for example, I had done this moments before, but I want to show you this live, right? So I'm going to go into ChatGPT, which you can see on your screen. And I'm going to say, give me a quiz about the Back to the Future movies. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Simple prompts to ask. Look at this. Instantly.
Holy shnikey.
Right? I'm going to make that a little bigger so if people are looking on a phone, maybe they can actually see this appear in real time. So here's the questions, and then it provides the answers for them. Right now.
Oh, I shouldn't be seeing these because I could probably answer all these.
You probably can, except for the last one, which really surprised me. What sports team does Marty's father coach in the second movie? I thought that was.
That's not true.
The Hill Valley Sharks?
His father's not. Why was his father a coach?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up later. But here's something interesting, and I have not tried this yet. I'm gonna say make a quiz. This is where it gets interesting. Harder. Sure. Here are some harder questions about the Back to the Future trilogy.
So this is like Alexa times a million. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Absolutely, right. Right. So it's real time. So this is interesting, obviously, for stuff like that. Right. So it kind of changes how you're doing Google searches for stuff like this. Right. So instead of searching in, going into Google and typing, give me some Back to the Future quizzes and then having to go to a bunch of websites, it just answer response. Right. So it's much more natural dialogue as opposed to searching the internet.
All right, take the screen off for a second and ask me these questions.
All right, so you did not look at the answers?
I did not. My hand is up. See, there it is right there.
So here we go. All right, I will stop sharing. Let's go with this harder quiz. All right, so let me see. Well, okay, so here we go. So what is the name of the alternate universe version of Marty in the second movie?
The alternate universe name? His name is Marty McFly. He's not Marty McFly Jr.
He is Marty McFly Jr. He is Marty Jr.
That's his son in 2015. There's the poster.
Well, that's a very good point. That is a very good point.
Okay.
How about this? What is the name of the band that Marty forms?
The Pinheads.
There you go. What is the name of the company that builds the time machine?
Doc Brown Enterprises.
What is the name of the company that builds the time machine in the third movie? That's not right.
Doc Brown Enterprises.
All right. So we're already seeing some cracks here in the universe here.
You know what's funny? Do you remember those videos where you see like it's Brian Gumbel and Jane Pauley? They talk about the internet and they go, and it's got like this A like in a circle, and like that's how you send a mail to each other.
So let's try this. Let's go because this is something else I saw that I thought was interesting. Is they say like for copywriting, right? So write blog titles. What would you want for some blog titles that might be attention grabbing for your potential, I don't know, business or something? About what do we do? We would do
oh, hold on. Jake wants to know if this show is still live.
No. Oh yeah.
No, this one's not live.
Are you still alive?
Oh yeah. If anybody wants to get in, that's right. People can get in.
Oh yeah, you can be
part
of the
set up. Hold on a second. drlaugh.net.
How about this? So about live streaming video. How about that?
Okay.
So here comes about pretty darn good blog titles. How to monetize your live streams, how to engage your audience during a live stream, the rules of interactive elements during live stream. All right, so what I'm going to say now is write a blog about number 6. Live stream events, a comprehensive guide. And here comes a complete blog. Live streaming events has become an increasingly popular way of businesses and organizations and individuals to reach a wider audience and engage their followers in real time. Whether you're streaming a conference, a product launch, or a live performance, there are a few key things to keep in mind to ensure your live stream is successful. I mean, this is really well written content. I mean, this is going to change the way kids are at school. This is going to change term papers. This is going to change copywriting. Why would you? Because you could actually take this complete script and just go in and add a couple of personal touches, but this gives you a huge head start for anything you want to write Or let's maybe you want to do a legal document, right? So write a rental agreement for a 2-bedroom apartment in Pittsburgh, PA.
Holy shit.
Am I right or am I right?
By the way, if anybody wants to join us, I think it's set up. Let me double check just to make sure.
You double check that people can join in.
drlaugh.net.
If you have any ideas of some question you want us to throw at this thing,
yeah, Dr. Laugh. Adam says it best. This just seems like a lazy way of not having to put in any actual work.
Well, I mean, can't that be said for anything? Isn't a shovel a lazy way of getting out of digging in the dirt in your hands?
Yeah.
Isn't any tool a way?
Dan Lindquist says he can see this being a benefit, but schoolwork should be perhaps off limits.
How do you control that?
But how would you stop this?
Right. Well, I mean, there's a couple of questions there, and I've seen these posts on the internet already, which is A, how do you know? Right. And B, if we get to a point in society where computers write better than people, who's writing anymore?
Wow, we could have this right episode 2.
Eventually. I mean, supposedly it doesn't do creative. Although I will say, tell me a short story about a 50-year-old named Dan and his rock star father who is on a comeback tour.
Oh my God.
Dan sat nervously in the green room, waiting for his father's concert to start. His father, Jack.
Stop. Because I don't want to accidentally write this. I don't want it to be in my head.
Oh, look at this. As the lights went down and the crowd erupted into cheers, Dan felt a surge of pride and excitement. He watched his father strutted onto the stage, his long hair flowing and his guitar in hand. This is unbelievable. Wow, as the concert went on, Dan found himself getting caught up in the energy and the music. He sat along with his father's old hits, even shed a tear as his father played a new ballad that was clearly about his mother who had passed away years ago.
Okay, that's not part of our story.
No, this is not your story.
Okay, good.
But come on.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Here, Adam wants you to type in what's the meaning of life.
All right, let's get that. All right,
Oh no, ask it how to open a coffee where the little stupid thing in the front is already broken.
How can I open a can if the pull tab is broken? All right, let's see what we got. If the pull tab on the can is broken, you can use a can opener to open it. To do this, you need to first clean off the can to remove any debris or food that may be stuck on it. Then hold on to the can opener securely in your hand and position the blade of the can opener at the top of the can. Make sure that it is centered and aligned with the edge of the lid. Gently apply pressure.
I'm going to use my old piece of my transmission from the DeLorean and just jam it on here.
All right. What is the meaning of life? I have a feeling it's not going to like this question. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is a philosophical question that have been debated throughout history. Different people have different answers to this question, and there is no one right answer. Some people believe that the meaning of life is to seek happiness and fulfillment, while others that it is serve the greater purpose or achieve a certain goal. While others believe the meaning of life is to experience and appreciate the beauty and wonder of the world around us. Ultimately, the meaning of life is a personal and individual concept, and what it means to one person may differ from what it means to another.
So this thing's a libertarian. Okay. Dan has another good question. How many licks does it take to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Oh, I like this one. Hold on.
One. I think it's 3.
Can I copy that? I can't copy and paste from that. That's enough.
No.
All right, here we go. How many licks does it take to reach the center of a Tootsie?
He's writing the whole show for us.
Pop. There seems to be no definite answer to this question, as the number of licks it takes to get to the center of a dead can compare depending on many factors, such as the size of the person's tongue, the speed and technique of their licking, and the temperature of the Tootsie Pop. In the famous 1970s commercial for Tootsie Pop, a character named Mr. Owl claimed it takes 3 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. However, this is just a marketing slogan. It is not based on any scientific evidence. Ultimately, the number of licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop is a mystery that may never be solved. This is my favorite thing ever.
Isabel's got 1, 2, 3. Crunch.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I mean, think about there's so. Here I'll give you one more. Hold on, I got you one more thing that we haven't shown yet that I've seen some people do on the internet, which Dan, I think you will enjoy. Let me see. So here's the other thing that they're saying. Give me, or let's try this. Write a simple program to. Let's see, what would I want my simple program to do? A simple program to
generate lottery numbers.
What?
To generate lottery numbers.
All
right.
It seems to stay away from anything gambling oriented. To randomize.
We could do it to pick the movie each week.
There you go. To randomize names on a list. Here's a program. They can be used to randomize names on a list. This is the other thing they're saying. It writes code really well, right? And then you can say, but then you can tweak the code as you go, right? So is it going to write in different programs? Write me a web page to collect entries for a contest. And here comes your code for your website to collect entries so that people can submit to their contest.
Wow. There are people that make, $300,000 a year as a programmer.
Yeah.
Then in theory, this could, I don't think it'll take away their job, but the lower level entry people that are doing simple stuff.
Yeah.
Using PHP.
Make it more complicated or make it more attractive. So if I wanted to add some flourishes, this will probably add some CSS styles that would actually make the form. And then I'll throw this in a simple program, and I'll throw this into a document, and we'll take a look at what it looks like, what the actual form that it made us for looks like. But I mean, think about the implications of how this changes. I mean, everything. I mean, at the end of the day, in 20 years, what does this look like? In 10 years, what does this look like? Right?
Wow.
I mean, what? 15 seconds? All right, give me a second here, and I will. I'm going to throw this. I don't
even know what you're doing. So if you do want to join, Jake mentioned how can I get in? I forgot, and I mentioned just go to drlaugh.net. That's the link. It'll take you right in. And look, our old friend Michael Menza. I just thought of Michael yesterday. Actually.
Oh my goodness, Michael Menza.
He said, "I want to join you guys today, but I forgot my camera and microphone, or just not set up."
You have a phone?
Yeah, you could just use your phone. I was behind a car yesterday, and they had a Mensa with an S sticker, and I always, every time I see that, I think of Menza.
All right, so
because if he's further in the alphabet with a Z, he must be smarter.
Well, heck yeah.
But yeah, drlaugh.net would be
the so easy to join.
It's so easy.
It is so easy. So hold on.
Same thing we use as Eridan Show. drlaugh.net. I didn't use the Eridan Show one for this one because this wasn't originally going to be an Eridan Show, because last night when I set it up, I was going to be alone and not even know about this AI crap. See, I'm glad you're here, honestly, because I had nothing planned.
See, this to me is like, this is everything. Like, all right, I got something else I've been wanting to try. Hold on. So I've already showed it can make some code. It can do some. It can answer some common questions. It can give you some scripts if you want a basis for your script. I'm thinking. I'm gonna draw this one home for me, which is what if I was like, give me a wedding dinner playlist, including modern and classical songs. And there you go. So, and here's your wedding playlist for your next dinner party. Actually, this is really good. I play a lot of these songs. This is actually pretty good as far as the music goes. So, or what if you say like, give me let's just say it's like make me an 80s rock playlist for a 3-hour party. Then here comes your journey and your sweet child of mine and living on a prayer. Pour some sugar on me. Final countdown.
Holy, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's also like if you just need ideas.
Oh yeah.
Like give me another word for pretzel.
Right.
Give me a word that rhymes with. I mean, this could be like the tool that for writing.
Oh yeah.
I use Google all the time. I'm trying to think of like a funnier word.
Right. So
not one Rick Springfield song. I guess because you said rock.
Huh?
I said not one Rick Springfield song.
Well, I think that it went a little harder rock. So what if I change that? What if I say make it softer rock songs?
Wait a minute. We have someone here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let me look. Am I in the right thing for it?
I don't know. Are you? Can you get there?
I am. I think I am.
Stop sharing. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Here we go.
All clear, Michael. It's safe to proceed.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell?
It's like 2021 all over again.
How's my sound?
It sounds fantastic.
Yeah, you're good.
You're supposed to say, how's my face?
How's my face?
Fantastic.
Yeah, awesome.
Try some more light.
But the thing is, he's Mensa. I mean, Za. See, look at that.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you guys? You look awesome.
It's like a new background.
I know. Look at where he's at. I love all the white and he's got such a modern, setup going. Is that a cat tree?
Yes, that's my 2 cats are up there too.
I love that.
Oh, you do have cats. Good. Whew.
Oh, look, I just moved on cue.
You have a new house. I moved like in July. Are we getting a delay between you?
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe. DrLaugh.net, by the way. That's how Michael got in. If you'd like to join us.
My goodness.
So what have you been up to?
Well, new job, new house, new everything.
New life?
Any idea how to open the can?
Still get a can opener.
I don't have. I'm
and go to the
in my office.
can.
I don't have a can opener up here.
Take a pen and just jam it into the top.
I was jamming this into it. I kept hitting it. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Is that hard? Definitely not that hard.
See, now I can start the show.
25 minutes later, Dan has a beverage.
Yeah, I just signed up for the Chat GPT.
I mean, it's
says
kind of crazy,
It says conversations may be reviewed by.
Have you seen or heard of this, Michael? This AI engine of awesomeness?
No, I was watching you guys ask you questions, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it really is like, So I was, I could have it write a
To
quiz
rewrite
for
it.
the two of you. We'll do it. Well, let's. I do have an idea.
Oh, okay. I just typed inside. I just stumped it.
Oh yeah, you can.
If you give it a Google search type thing, it'll say, "I'm sorry, I don't have access to the internet."
Yes. Yeah, it's not actually going to the internet and just pulling random data from the internet. It's definitely not doing that.
That's crazy.
All right, here we go, guys. So I'm gonna. I think it's quiz time. I'm gonna get you guys to compete each other in a quiz on time travel movies. Are you up for a quiz, Michael?
I'm ready.
All right.
Wait, do we have a
Natalie, you got a thing you want to play?
Then we'll just do this one.
Wow, how about that? It feels like so long ago. All right, hold on. It's still writing the quiz.
Well, while he's writing it, so Michael, are you still in the casino industry or are you in a different industry?
Yeah, I'm working in South Point. I am full-time now in the poker room. I'm a supervisor and dealer, and they raised my rent in the old house, right? They wanted to go from $1,250 a month to $1,700 a month. I said, no, I'm not going to pay that much more. Yeah, I'll go 100 more a month. I'm not going to go that much. And they said, no, we can get that much if we rent the house. I said, fine, I'll move out. The lease is up next month. So one of the poker players owns a shitload of houses around town. He likes me, gave me a deal. This house I live in now, same size as the old one, 2 stories, not one. Same size, 1,200 square foot, $1,400 a month. So I'm paying $150 more a month in rent, but I now live 3 miles from work instead of 17. So I'm saving $200 a month in gas. So I win. And that was July. The old house still empty.
Oh, I gotta love it when people are like, "Oh, I'll just rent it really quick." Adam will like to play also.
Now you're caught up. Everything else is the same.
Adam wants to play the time travel movie quiz as well.
Oh, perfect. Great.
I don't know. Good to see you still around.
And Clutch Radio will be back next week. But maybe we have to bring the Airdan show back at a different time.
Yeah, I can't. I work every day, 4 p.m. to midnight. That's why I haven't been able to even watch the movie shows on.
We're doing all Christmas double features. The whole month we're doing Christmas double features.
Ooh, too bad, because I got 2 good ones I would love to add to the list.
Wow.
Apparently the one my mom picked isn't that good.
Oh, no.
Was it a Hallmark movie?
I thought she had watched it already.
What, the Half Court Miracle?
Yeah. Full Court Miracle.
Full court.
Full.
Half, it is
full.
a full court. All right, there we go. Hold on. I need to make a quick adjustment here. 20 question. I'm tweaking the AI here to make sure I get making sure it gives me the answers. All right, now some of these are pretty simple and some of these are not pretty simple. And I guess we'll go round robin for the people who want to play. So which means you might get a crazy easy question. And that's just how it works. Let me see. Hold on. It's still writing the quiz. Well, I had to tweak it because it wasn't giving me all the answers, and then it only gave me 5 questions. So I wanted to up the number of these because there's a lot of good time travel movies out there. All right, hold on. This is not going as well as I wanted it to.
You know, it understands that time travel is also the ability to travel through time and space. That's one thing they never talk about in time travel movies. Like on this spot in 1954, it's like, well, this spot wasn't here because we're moving through space right now. So the location on Earth is right, but the location of Earth is wrong. See? Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I do see what you're putting down. Let me try this. I've broken chat.
You broke it. See?
I did. I broke it. It's already. I think it's it's stuck.
On that theory, Dan, future time travelers thought they invented time travel. They put the guy in the machine, and he went back 100 years. But because the Earth was in a different spot in the solar system, that guy materialized in the middle of space and vaporized instantly and never returned to the future. So they figured, oh, it doesn't work.
Right. We just killed a guy. So now they need to figure out how to pinpoint exactly where Earth will be, which they know. I mean, they can figure out where we're moving. But then that would make it so you could teleport as well as time travel. Because it really is teleportation as well as time travel. So you'd have to go to a time. And that's why, like in some time travel shows, they can actually go to different cities. They don't just show up exactly where they were. Is it not working, Eric? Because I could.
I busted it. Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
I've got a list of 15 time travel movies.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
All right.
Well, it probably so. Before, I think I was just being too impatient, so I just have to be a little more patient. But here we go. You're gonna hate some of these.
All right, let's just do round robin, right? So,
all right, who are we starting with?
Michael goes first because he's
all right. Michael,
okay.
Man. Hey, Michael, in what time travel movie does a high school student named Marty McFly travel back to 1950s? Would you like the multiple choice or no?
Hang on. What was the name of the time traveler again?
Martin.
And what year did he travel to?
Marty McFly travels back to the 1950s in this time travel movie where a high school student named Marty McFly.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Show us the future. Back to the Future. Very good. That would be correct. And he did not even need the multiple choice. Let's go to Adam, Adam, here's your question. In which time travel movie does a man named John Connor try to prevent a nuclear holocaust?
Good morning.
Your choices are Back to the Future, Time Bandits, The Terminator, or Groundhog Day. Which Groundhog Day, it's funny. I've seen a couple of things where that's come up. I've never considered that a time travel movie, but I guess
it's a time loop movie.
It is a time loop movie.
So technically that's time travel.
Yeah.
So we'll wait for Adam to put in his obvious answer. You might as well ask me the next question because
what I'm thinking is we're gonna start this over. We're gonna start over here. I'm making this quiz harder because these are all very basic. These are all a little too basic.
Well, I don't get at least one basic one.
You want a basic one? In which time travel movie does a group of time traveling aliens called the Time Masters protect the timeline from disruptions?
Give me the choices.
Time Cop, Time Bandits, The Terminator, or Groundhog Day?
Time Bandits.
No, that's Time Cop.
No, it's not. There's no aliens in Time Cop.
Huh? In which time travel movie does a group of time traveling aliens called the Time Masters? They're the ones protecting the timeline.
No,
they're time traveling aliens, is what they're calling themselves.
No, it's Time Cop is the TCU, the time. Oh, yeah, no, the Time Cop. He's a cop, and they protect time.
All right,
aliens.
Let's try one of the harder ones. So we'll go back to Michael. In which time travel movie does a man named Jack Shafto try to present the murder of a young girl who is the key to a time traveling device that could change the course of history? This would be either A, The Alchemist's Apprentice, B, Time Bandits, C, The Terminator, or D, Groundhog Day.
The first one.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of this movie.
Never heard of it either.
But I knew the other three, so process of elimination.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, Van Damme was Time Cop was Jean-Claude Van Damme. It was and he was a
yeah, I don't know where they get the aliens. That's weird. Yeah.
And they weren't called Time Masters. That sounds more like it could be the Time Bandits.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. This is not doing a great job with these because it's so funny because it's like I told it to make it harder, and so now it's including one super obscure time travel movie into the list, and that's always the answer. Oh my. Yeah, no, this is not good. This is
by the way, I just got a notice.
Chat GPT for quizzes. I had hoped it would be better.
All right. So much for that.
Well, I can hold on. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Hold on.
Time travel to quiz time. So I put in give me a list of time travel movies. It's got Doctor Who as a movie.
There is a Doctor Who movie.
Oh, was there a movie? Okay. I've seen every one of these. Back to the Future, Interstellar, Doctor Who, The Time Machine, Terminator, Harry Potter, and The Prisoner of What About Time, Looper, Primer, The Butterfly Effect, The Time Traveler's Wife, 12 Monkeys, Donnie Darko, X-Men, Days of Future Past, and Project Almanac. Seen those every one of those.
Where's want to know about time travel?
We'll go this way. This one is. We'll see if this one's any good. All right, let's try this. We're gonna pick back up. We're gonna start all over again with Michael. Oh, here comes Jake.
Hold on. We don't have a.
Man, things are getting exciting now.
Yeah, I need it. Hold on. I need a.
You need a thing?
There we go.
What do you need?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Oh no, he's been on before. Jake's here.
Oh man, Jake.
Oh, I just got the text that the cinnamon rolls are ready, and there they are.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna go get a flight right
awesome
now.
Buns.
Yeah, some pretty sweet buns.
And the cinnamon rolls look good too.
Oh,
wow. Oh man,
they're so good. Oh my god.
All right, now I'm hungry.
Wow, that's awesome.
Good. Oh, you're being quiet? You have customers?
I think I got a.
Uh-oh.
And there goes his
And
internet.
the bad internet. All right, Michael. Who wrote the 1895 science fiction classic, The Time Machine?
Jules Verne.
That would be incorrect. Uh-oh.
Jules Verne did not write the Time Machine?
Huh?
Jules Verne did not write the Time Machine?
That, according to mine, and I do actually believe this is correct. No, it was H.G. Wells.
Yeah, H.G. Wells.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
You're thinking of Doc Brown's two kids, Jules and Verne.
Jules and Verne. Actually, Adam did have that one. Adam, here's your question. What was Bill S. Preston Esquire's and Ted Theodore Logan's time machine disguised as?
The answer is Richard Malzahn.
Oh, wow.
He's the one that designed it, or did all the effects.
How about that?
Oh, Jake, I'm so happy you're doing this. Jake's just going to be cooking in the corner while we're talking.
Oh, man. I got to tell you, this is one of the best things. Honestly, Dan, I'm going to come see you sometime in Seattle, but just to go see Jake. There you go. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All right. So, Dan, in Back to the Future, what happened to Biff and his friends during the skateboard chase?
They get covered in cow manure.
That is correct.
Or they also run into the mall, the Clock Tower Mall. Depends on which skateboard chase we're talking about.
There's so many to choose from.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So font on this is really bad. In Primer? Do we know Primer as a what is that? Is that you? No, that's Sheldon. That's Sheldon. Very nice. Do we know the movie Primer? Have you ever heard of the time travel called Primer? Michael, in Primer, the most confusing time travel movie ever made, the protagonist time travel. Excuse me. The protagonist time travel in a box filled with what gas? I have multiple choice for this: argon, xenon, or radon.
Repeat the whole question.
In Primer, the most confusing time travel movie of all time, the protagonist time travel in a box filled with what gas? Argon, xenon, or radon?
I'm going to guess xenon because
I'm going to guess argon.
It is argon. How about that? Dan knew. I had no idea. I've never even heard of this movie. What makes this confusing? Why is this?
The movie's confusing because these guys figure out time travel, but they can only go back like to the previous day, but they go into a storage unit. They have to hide for the entire day so they don't run into themselves. And so then they'll come out, but they're other. Yeah, it's a confusing movie.
What?
Very low budget too.
Jake, what are you making?
This is gonna be burritos, like breakfast burritos.
Oh, these breakfast burritos are amazing.
So this
And
is
you need to send me one of those.
basmati rice, and it's while the rice is cooking, I roast a bunch of vegetables, and then when it comes out, I toss it together so it kind of when the rice is warm, it absorbs the flavor of all the vegetables and all the seasonings, and then it'll get 20-hour slow roasted pork shoulder, some beans and corn and scrambled eggs and cheese.
That's awesome. All right, this one's for Adam. In the 1984 movie The Terminator was sent back to assassinate who? Sarah Connor, John Connor, or Kyle Reese?
Adam would like a sconut.
A sconut.
Today's cinnamon roll day, Adam.
My mom would like me to come pick up cinnamon rolls and go visit her and have some cinnamon rolls, which I might do. I'm at home, not the office today, but still, I might go do that. Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor. That is correct. Very nice. Back to Dan. What did Dr. Emmett Brown steal to power his time machine?
Plutonium. Why are you giving me all the Back to the Future ones?
Honestly, I'm not. This is the order they're coming up.
Okay.
Michael, on the BBC series Life on Mars, you're getting all the obscure.
I know this one.
Sam Tyler awakes in the 1970s in which British city after an accident? London, Manchester, or Liverpool?
Manchester.
That is correct.
I
Nice.
love that show. Are you kidding me?
Good.
I saw it's awesome. The original version has a much better ending than the American remake. There's a British version with
British actors?
British people.
I forget the actor's name, but the American version has Michael Imperioli in it, Jason Mara, and Harvey Keitel. It's so good. It's so good until the ending.
It's so good until it's not.
You have
The British version has a great wrap up to it. The American version has a terrible wrap up. The British version actually has a sequel with a female cop that goes back to the 80s, which I cannot remember the title, but it's on my list of shit to watch. I actually watched the first few episodes. So it's a real Dan, if you want to see a good time travel show, go find Life on Mars.
Life on Mars. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, you mean later? Okay.
Eventually. Make a note.
Now.
When was this made?
The
good one.
Early 2000s.
Oh, okay. I'm making a note. I'm always looking for something good.
Life on Mars, Seattle. There's a store. There it is. British.
All right, Adam. Here you go. In the Quantum Leap show, what is the name of Dr. Sam Beckett's holographic companion as he traveled through time? Actually, there are some choices here.
Let's see if he gets it first.
Yeah, I'll let him guess first, and then I'll throw out the
Sarah
choice.
Connor. Oh no,
Sarah Connor. No,
I know too.
I know.
You know,
First and last name. And the actor who played him.
Al, you got it right.
Al Colavici, played by
Dean Stockton.
Stockwell.
Yeah, Dean Stockwell. The other options were Gucci or Ziggy.
Gucci
is actually Dennis Wolfberg.
Yes.
And Ziggy was a computer.
Wow, how about that?
And the new version, they killed him.
Quite the party here today, Dan.
I know. Go ahead. You want to hit him in, or you want me to bring him in?
I'm not paying attention. It's your show.
Dan, have you seen the new Quantum Leap yet?
Yes, I'll talk about that in 1 second. As soon as I hit, are these in alphabetical order?
They would be but he was never part of this stream.
Oh, that's right.
You got to flip the script.
There you
go.
Okay, Ruby.
So unorganized.
Here we go.
Oh my
Cody's
goodness.
here.
Cody is here. This is quite the party line we have going on
It's
here.
such a mixture of shows. If Rafi could pop in.
I say this is an all-male edition of the Dan Rosenberg Show.
Well, this is my point. The original. Let me go back to the other one we're using here. The original Quantum Leap was all white men.
That is
The
true.
new version,
Much like this show.
right? The new version is 0 white men.
That is also true.
The one with an Asian, a guy is the main guy. His boss is African American. His girlfriend's white. His other coworker is Asian, and then his other coworker is a non-binary white person.
I think that the new show has too much. Like the old show, you didn't know anything about what was going on in the present.
Yes,
And I like that. That's the only flaw I have with the new show. However, I see why they're doing it. I see why
they're probably going to cancel it.
I hope not. It's so good.
It's not getting good ratings because Middle America doesn't need that. You know, they.
Here's my question though. Is I saw the first episode. Honestly, it was only okay. Is it really worth? Like I saw it and I'm like, all right. And like maybe I have not been compelled to go back and watch another episode.
Okay, they're going to Ted McGinley this show.
Are you saying it gets better, or if I didn't like the first episode, I'm probably not going to like any?
It does get a little bit better, but they're going to Ted McGinley this show, I think, and not bring in Ted McGinley. I think their big trick to get a season 2 is they're going to get Scott Bakula to actually come back because he was already signed on to do another show that didn't get picked up. Scott Bakula is available,
but he was on record of saying that he's not interested in coming back.
That means he wants more money.
Wow, yeah.
Hey, do you call that Scott Bakula?
Wait, what? I don't get it.
I think he was talking about
You're getting Scott Bakula. You're getting him.
Oh God!
Bakula. Yeah, they got to get him Bakula to the show. Bakula to the future. It's right there.
Where's your bum?
But I was slow on the bum. I don't even have my little. See, I'm not ready for anything anymore there.
You know what, Adam? That's a point. All these interlopers, we never see you guys on Clutch. Well, honestly, we never put out a name on Clutch. We never put out a link.
Oh yeah, it's true. You don't.
Yeah, I don't have that.
The only reason I hopped in here is because I happened to turn on my stuff. I hopped on Twitch and I saw you were live.
Same thing here. I'm not usually awake this time of day.
Me neither.
Open my phone and oh shit!
Wow. So what's going on, Cody? What's happening with you?
Nothing.
You want a trivia movie quiz? Question?
Sure, why not? I'll fail.
Right. Which of the following movies involves time travel without using a man-made device? Looper.
I know.
Looper, Groundhog Day, or Source Code?
Groundhog Day.
That is correct. See,
And Somewhere in Time.
everyone can play.
And oh shit! Liv Shriver, Hugh Jackman.
That's a huge Jackman.
Yes. What was the name of that movie, Dan? You should know.
Time Traveler's Wife.
No. It is a time travel romance. Hugh Jackman, Liv Shriver, Megan. What the hell is it? I'm blanking on the damn movie. Let me look it up.
Anyway, by the way, since Michael's here, can he vote for Somewhere in Time because he wasn't on when we did that?
We're not retconning our
I
ranking.
did Somewhere in Time with you guys.
Did you? I thought
Yes.
you missed it. You would have given it a better score.
No, I did Somewhere in Time, and I gave it a good score because I love the movie.
See, there you go.
Superman just circles the sun. No, he doesn't circle the sun. He circles the Earth backwards.
This is true. Hey, do you want to talk a little bit about the DC stuff that's happening? How do we feel about James Gunn and DC and not doing a third Wonder Woman movie?
This isn't a movie show. How did this turn into a movie show?
It could be
it's been anything.
I thought it could be anything.
It can be anything.
It can be.
Kate and Leopold.
Oh yeah, Kate and Leopold. That's
I didn't know that was a time travel movie.
Yes, and they don't use a device.
Wow.
it's a hole in the time-space continuum. You have to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge to get in.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I forgot I knew exactly what movie you're talking about. I forgot that's what they were talking what it was.
Hey, there's a woman on the show. Just saying.
Yeah, there's Jake's wife. Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, hold me 2 of those. Or no, just hold me 1 of those, please, Jake.
Deal.
Thank you. Because they're so big.
Just one?
I'm gonna take one of my mom, but they're so big. There's no way she can eat the whole thing. No way I can eat the whole thing.
Oh, I could eat the whole thing.
I was gonna say, you remember Orum's Donuts, don't you?
There's mine.
You're in Beaver Falls. Oh my goodness! Look at this food. All right, I went back, since it's not a movie show. I went back to Chat AI.
Oh, yeah, Chat AI has been so much fun.
Yeah, I've gone back. I asked it to make a list of fake Taylor Swift songs titles. You belong with me, but he's just better. I don't know what that's about.
Red Dress Blues.
Yeah, shake it off, but it was just a phase.
22, but feeling like 32.
It's actually pretty funny. It's actually not bad. How about a list of comedian topics for a stand-up routine? Let's see if we can generate a list of potential.
This is funny because then we could have to sit and come up with a joke for it.
That's true. Or see if it could come up with a better joke for it. I don't know if it can write jokes. That would be something else. See, and this is what we've turned everybody. Oh, here we go. Relationships and dating, everyday life and the mundane, current events and politics, growing up and childhood memories, work and the struggle of adulthood, travel and cultural differences,
That's
food
pretty
and
much,
eating,
yeah, that's.
social media technology. Yeah, these are,
I asked it for a recipe. It'll give you a recipe for anything. I typed in a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, and it gave me a pretty good recipe.
Right? Comedy routine for number 7.
Food and eating habits.
We'll see if it actually can give.
It might write a comedy routine about the number 7.
They've had no, because it does respond. It's an active conversation. Here's a possible comedy routine. I love food, don't you? Oh, Dan, here, would you like to produce? Go ahead, give us your best read of this.
Zoom in just a little for me.
All right, let me see if I can make it.
There we go. I love food, don't you? I mean, who doesn't? Even for those weirdos who only eat salads. What's up with that? Who are these people? Do they not have taste buds or something? Anyway, I'm a big foodie. I love trying new things, especially when I travel. I've eaten some pretty bizarre things in my day. Fried tarantulas in Cambodia, fermented shark in Iceland, you name it. And let me tell you, some of it was delicious. Some of it was disgusting. Like I once had a dish in Japan called natto. It's fermented soybeans and it smells like old socks. Seriously, like someone took a pair of stinky socks, let them sit in a drawer for a month, then decided to serve them for dinner. And then for some reason, the Japanese love it. Who are these people? I couldn't get this stuff down about how hard I tried. But you know what I can't get enough of? Pizza. Oh man, could I eat pizza there's no
comedy.
There's no comedy. It doesn't know the rule of 3. Or the K sounds. And don't even get me started on fast food. I know it's not good for me, but sometimes a greasy burger and a pile of fries is just the thing to hit the spot. Except for McDonald's. I don't know what they put in their food. Always gives me the worst stomach ache. I swear, every time I eat there, I regret it. Well, then why do you keep eating there? But you know what's even worse than fast food? Diet food. Those so-called healthy options taste like cardboard. Why do they even bother? Just give me a slice of cheesecake and call it a day. So to sum up, I love food, but some food is gross and some food is delicious, except for anchovies. Those things are the worst.
I don't know, Dan. It might be your delivery.
Honestly, better than half the comedy I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen open micers that are worse than that. So.
Oh yeah, back in the day,
Kevin
Bonkers open mic night.
What was his name?
The Bonkers open mic night. Remember Kevin?
I was just going to say, Kevin.
If you have sex with a fish, what fish would you have sex with?
I gotta go. Bye.
Wow.
Good night, Jake.
Just hit a little too close to home.
He probably had us on his speaker and people like walking by and
Nope.
he's open right now.
Well, wasn't he the one that just asked the question about the fish? All right, so here we go. We're gonna write a song. What are we gonna do? Write a song about
Changing your style.
Oh.
See if you can write a better song than the song we wrote.
Would that be it not changing your style then?
Yes.
Changing your style for somebody else. All right, here we go. Here comes our song. Here comes a beautiful song.
I knew you were the one.
It's gonna be. It's funny. It's slower than when we first started. I feel like people across the nation have woken up and are slowing down. Verse 1.
I used to hide behind a mask, afraid to let the world see who I am. And then I met you and you changed my mind. You showed me love and made me feel alive. Doesn't rhyme. But I won't change my style for you. I won't be somebody else. I'll be me, and that's all I'll ever be.
Let's see right there. I
Wow.
won't change my style for you. I used to think that love meant sacrifice. That I had to change myself to fit your type. But now I know that's not all true. Let me, so here we go. I won't change my style. I won't change my mind. I like this. It'll be me. That's all I'll ever be. I won't change my style for you. Let me see. Make it rhyme more. Let's see, because it didn't have a lot. It didn't have a lot of rhymes in there. So let's see if we can make it so that it'll write up something that's a little more poetic.
You realize how insane that is? that we could actually have something that instantly.
Oh wow! Going right for facade.
Love and above. Okay.
Yep, I love that. I met you. You showed me love. I won't change my style for you. I won't be someone else. They rhymed else with else. I'll be me. That's all everybody. I won't change my style for anyone else. I used to think that love meant sacrifice, that I had to change myself to fit your eyes. But now I know that's not how it should be. Love is about acceptance and being free.
Wow.
I used to think that, wow.
I used to think that love meant sacrifice, that I had to change myself to fit your eyes. But now I know it's not how it should be. Love is about acceptance and being free. But I won't change my style for you. I won't be someone else. I'll be me. That's all I'll ever be. I won't change my style for anyone else.
Can you turn it into a rap? Can you ask it to make it a rap?
Okay, well, so that's it. Make it a gangster rap song.
It'd be funny if the answer came back. That was a gangster rap.
Let's see.
That is just unreal. Oh, I see. If you like a bird above, but I won't change my style for you. I won't be someone else.
This is actually still very similar to what it was.
Yeah, I'm a real OG.
Oh, I'm a real OG. I won't change
for nobody.
Oh my God.
I don't need no
my leather jacket
and
my ripped up
I'm on
jeans.
my own path and I'm moving up now. I wear my leather jacket and my ripped up jeans. I rock my high top sneakers and my gold chain. I'll be who I am, never hide. I'll be true to myself. I'm wow.
So now what happens if somebody actually takes these words and makes a hit song? Who do they give credit to?
If you used it directly as is, now if you went in and changed it up, you add your own music, right?
It can't write music, can it?
I don't think so. That's a great question. Right. Although,
Write a melody. Write a melody.
Write a melody.
It would help if you know how to spell it.
For this song.
I'm sorry, I can't write melodies. If it comes out with musical notes.
Turn on your
probably guitar chords, maybe. I don't know. That'll be very interesting to see what it provides. Upbeat it's going to give you some
a bit more laid back introspective.
Yeah, wait, nope, guitar chords.
Oh my God.
Here you go.
Oh, it's doing this. It's doing the 4 chords.
Well,
Isn't
yeah.
it? Those are the 4 chords.
Mm.
It's like C, G, A minor, F.
Minor F, yeah.
It's repeating them.
Yeah. It's a little repetitive. But I'm sure you could ask it to mix it up or to do it as a minor key or do it in a. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. This is out of tune.
Oh, my gosh. What am I watching? What is happening?
Oh, you missed the beginning of this discussion. So there's this AI out now that pretty much will do what you're seeing. You can basically give it any kind of prompt, and it will either create content or legal documents or obviously guitar chords. So here's what I'm thinking for Michael in particular. Right, we're gonna write a gangster rap song. The style of Maltese Falcon. Oh, Cody, he's like, I can't even take the guitar playing anymore. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Are you seeing this? The Maltese Falcon, the ultimate prize, a measure. And you were really loud. You were so loud, Dan. How are you plugged into your?
I'm not.
Wow,
that's crazy.
All right, here's a gangster rap song in the style of Snoop Dogg, based on the movie The Maltese Falcon. I'm the real OG, like Sam Spade, slipping and sliding through the city like a snake. I've seen it all. I've done it all, from the high life to the low life. I've had a ball, but now on a mission. I won't stop till I find the Maltese Falcon. Make it mine. I'll face any challenge. I'll take the risk. For that bird, I'll do about anything. I won't resist. The Maltese Falcon, the ultimate prize, a treasure beyond measure that's worth any price. I won't stop till I find it, no matter what it takes. The Maltese Falcon, I'll be the king of the city, no mistakes. I mean, what?
That is really good.
What is happening? That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. That's actually really good. And there
here in the chat.
There he is with his Maltese Falcon. See, that's your album cover for your single. Honestly, no,
it's not. It's actually not bad. You're right.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, so as a writer, if you were to be like, hey, I want to write a song based on something, this might at least get you 40% of the way there out of writer's block, right? If you were writing something and you just wanted something to then tweak to make your own, or to rewrite, or to just get something, I don't think, and I have seen some people on TikTok actually like record songs that they've gotten from this program. And they're not bad sounding, right? But whether it's legit how a real songwriter would ever write, who knows?
I thought to write a joke about time travel. Let's see what it says. You ready?
All right, let's see what you get.
Why was the time traveler always so punctual? Because he had a time machine.
That's amazingly brilliant. I love the.
Make it funnier.
Wait, hold on. Make it funnier. Why was the time traveler always punctual?
Why?
Because he had a time machine. Come on.
It's the same joke.
Yeah, but it's all in delivery.
All right, I said make it funny. It says, why did the time traveler always carry a map? Because he kept getting lost in time.
Wow.
These hurt.
I'm like, can you make it less cringy? Why did the time traveler always wear a hat? Because always trying to keep his head together. Ruby.
Wow.
Wow. Well, Ruby knows it's time for the show to end.
Really?
This is usually when I take her outside after the show.
Oh man, she already knows. She's like, I'm done with all.
Let's ask for some good dog names. So
Oh,
you can reset the thread too, which I like.
Right, because then it leads the conversation.
I'm glad I got to hang out with you guys a little bit. By the way, I turned 60 this year.
Oh my God!
No,
Yes,
that's awesome.
You did or you do?
And how will you celebrate your 60th?
Oh, I did. It was May. It was May.
It was in May. That's right.
Oh, it was wow, and we missed it already.
Low key. It was a low key celebration.
Stay. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Sorry, I got distracted by the chat bot. I had to write a song about a comedian who lives in Seattle who also is a car salesman. So here we go.
Oh my God, Eric.
This was pretty good though. I like I'm a comedian. I'm a car salesman. I do it all. I love what I do. I make people laugh and I sell them cars. I'm a jack of all trades, and I'm proud to be me. That's the truth.
I hit the stage at night and I kill it every time. I tell jokes and stories and I have a good time. But during the day, I'm selling cars and making deals. I'm a master of persuasion. I know how to make people feel.
Oh man, that's crazy, right? Like that's honestly, yeah. So limitations, they say up front, limitations may occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content, limited knowledge of world events after 2021, right? So
So yeah. So then I asked her, what are some good names for little dogs? And she just went back to sleep. Bella, Charlie, Milo, Lola, Daisy, Coco, Max, Rusty, Rosie, and Ziggy.
Ooh.
You had a Max.
He did, but he was a very big dog.
Yeah, he was. And he got car sick all the time.
Oh yeah, that was really gross. All right, so I asked it what are names for little dog based on movie characters. Let's see. See what
Adam said, watch the new Pinocchio. It's really good.
He mentioned that on online the other day. Do we need another Pinocchio? There's been a lot of Pinocchios lately.
I'm just going to tell the punchline. Lie, tell the truth. Lie, tell the truth. Lie, tell the truth. Anybody remember that joke?
What did
No.
Pinocchio?
Well, anyway, I like Wednesday. I started watching Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday's good. So good. It's what Harry Potter should have been.
Yeah, exactly.
We have yet to watch the final episode, but
me neither. I only watched one or two on the plane the other day.
So good.
There's some really good stuff coming. There's really Wednesday is honestly Wednesday is on track to beat Stranger Things as the most streamed Netflix TV show.
And you know what else is amazing? Amazon Prime Video passed Netflix last week as the #1 streamer.
They have Jack Ryan. That's coming like the 21st or something like that. That's coming soon. The new season of Jack Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that. That's gonna be awesome.
They have Jack Ryan. They have Three Pines with Alfred Molina, which is good.
I thought it was Chris Pine and his dad and
Twin Pines Mall.
Twin Pines Mall.
Anyway, it's a whodunit. It's good.
I'm going to give you a little hack, a traveling hack. At least on Alaska Airlines, if you have a T-Mobile account, they give you free Wi-Fi and streaming for the whole flight instead of paying $8. If you don't have a T-Mobile account, you just have to know somebody who does and type in their phone number, and it automatically works as long as it doesn't ask for any verification or anything.
That's crazy.
So I had free, and it's not just Wi-Fi; it's streaming now too. Like you can actually watch Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and YouTube.
When I'm traveling, I usually download a couple movies onto the phone. This way that
you don't even have to now. That's what's amazing. Oh, Adam, here's Adam's thing about Wednesday. He stopped watching because while I know it's a show about her, I wanted the family more than just basically reduced to cameos.
So he would have liked you want the Addams Family.
He wants to do Addams Family.
You want the Addams Family.
Well,
Which I wonder if they do another season.
There's one whole episode with the family at the school. There's one whole episode dedicated to Uncle Fester. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. But if you've stopped early, I think he only watched one or two episodes. So then you would not be as ready.
But I agree. I wish there were more of the rest of the family in it. But then again, there's enough new, strange characters that it's worth it.
It's true. So, Michael, have you been keeping up on the Marvel Universe? Where are you at?
Of course. The Marvel Universe, the DC Universe. You know me. I'm all caught up.
Oh, so where do you stand on Phase 4 from Marvel now that is over? What's your overall impression of Phase 4?
I'm at the point where I was when I was reading the actual comics at the time in the 70s. It's hang on, let me just go real quick. Like make sure I'm talking about the right films.
Well, Adam has it right on the head. Has his opinion.
Okay. I love Wakanda. Black Panther 2. It is so good. However, they could have trimmed 20 minutes off of it. Love Loki. Like Black Widow. Love Shang-Chi. What If is good because it's like the comics. There was a What If comics version.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the Eternals. Liked Hawkeye. Loved No Way Home. Oh my God. Loved it. It was the best Spider-Man. Right. I had chills. I broke out in tears. It was when Andrew Garfield saves Mary Jane when she oh my God, I went, oh my God, he saved her. And it was so good
moments in there.
Yeah, Thor Love and Thunder was too much. Too comic.
That one trying too hard. That was the one that really made me mad, but
I wasn't going to watch Ms. Marvel because I'm there are so many movies and stuff about high school kids, like Wednesday, for example, that I went, how can I identify with high school kids? But I watched the first couple episodes, and the way they handled the Pakistani and Eastern Indian culture was awesome. It made me realize how little I know and how much we need to know about these cultures that we are ignorant about. I thought it was such a great thing. She-Hulk was fun.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did.
I haven't finished it yet.
I don't know what's coming next.
For me, Phase 4 is just remarkably inconsistent, right? Because there's some super highs and there's some super lows, right? Like, so I agree with Adam. You know, Spider-Man, one of my definitely within my top 5 of all time Marvel movies. Maybe definitely like
just hijacked by Marvel.
Amazing movie. But also some of the absolute worst movies. I feel like we have a new bottom 5 because of Phase 4. Right? That it's like so it kind of makes me sad. Now Kevin Feige has come out and said, look, message received. You want more quality content and less content, right? So we are going to slow down how many things we come out with. Because I mean, there was what did we get? We got.
I feel like Multiverse of Madness undid a lot of what Scarlet Witch went through in that what was the series?
WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision. I feel like it undid a lot of that. Which
I mean, you had 7 movies and 9 TV series, right? In Phase 4, it was a lot of content. Right. I think we're getting Kang. Early next year. I'm thinking maybe.
I thought that was the end of. Wasn't that the end of 6? Was the new Avengers, the Kang Dynasty?
Well, you saw Kang. Kang is kind of the end of Loki.
Well, let's just watch this real quick for our enjoyment.
All right, please.
Guardians 3. I hated the Guardians Christmas special.
What?
I did
what?
I did not like it.
I love that.
I did like Kevin Bacon though. I love Kevin Bacon. But
I loved it. I did. I loved it. It was.
Oh, here we go.
This is the latest. It's called The Droop. Come on, now you try it. I think Miss Trivia's a swinger.
Swinger.
You don't want her to think you're square, do you?
Ooh.
And if you learn how to dance well, she'll think you're boss. Neat.
Wow. Like the giraffe and the tuxedo picture that's behind Luke. Wow.
Let's move a little. Let yourself go. Oh boy, I'm lucky. I'll say this is my lucky day.
Wow.
That's hysterical.
That's awesome.
Oh, what a pleasant
Did you
surprise.
get to the?
I thought
Did you
the
get to the
bazooka went out
episode?
ages ago. Wednesday.
What's that?
Did you get to the episode of Wednesday where she dances?
Not yet.
All right.
I know
why-
they do something similar.
Yes, that's why that's a little bit. By the way, Jenna Ortega. Oh my God, so sexy. I'm all conflicted because I feel like she's 16, but she's probably actually in her 20s.
She's 19. She's 19.
And do you note this when you watch it? She does not blink in any of the scenes.
That's so good. And she choreographed that dance. That's in that. That's all her.
She doesn't blink. That was Michael Caine's like, if you're going to be evil, you never blink. If you're weak, you blink. All right.
Oh, and one more we didn't mention. Moon Knight. What'd you think?
I hated Moon Knight. I really did.
See,
Here's my
you and I are different.
Yeah, we definitely have different tastes. Which
I like Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight because I like what Oscar Isaac does with the character. I like Oscar.
I like him.
Yeah, and of course you can't Ethan Hawke. I can't find a bad performance in Ethan Hawke.
I feel like Moon Knight for me could have been a DC property the way they handled it and just the way it's all just felt like, I don't know. It was very dark. It was very, it wasn't fun. I didn't really enjoy much outside of him and his character portrayal. Everybody else.
Did you read the comics back in the day?
Was it? No, I came in with zero Moon Knight knowledge. So, which changes everything. And I understand that. I really, honestly, my biggest surprise as far as the TV series, I mean, I really loved WandaVision from the beginning. Obviously, that was well crafted for anybody who is connected to those shows. I feel like the people I talk to who don't like WandaVision are 20 and younger, and they don't get it. They don't understand. Those first 4 episodes feel like a giant waste of time for them, right?
They don't get caught on TV.
They don't get it. But for me, I loved Hawkeye. I was so shocked. And because my expectations were low, because I wasn't a big Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner fan going into it. And it was what I loved about Hawkeye so much is that it was a whole series that was not a world-ending event. It wasn't a universe-ending event. It was street-level crime fighting, right? And it really made me yearn for those early movies, where we weren't dealing with the destruction of the world and then amped up to the destruction of the universe with
the multiverse
challenge, right? So you figure 7 movies, 9 TV series. Are there really going to be 14 universe ending events that happen throughout phase 4? It's like, whoa, that is a lot to deal with. And then where are you going with this?
Well, now that we have a multiverse, there's 14 universes to destroy. But I will say this about Hawkeye: the chemistry between Jeremy Renner and the female lead was awesome.
Haley Steinfeld did such a good job. So like I've been wanting to Google something here, so I'm going to do this really quick, and because and I think this is one of the main problems with Phase 4 is just the sheer volume of characters that were introduced in Phase 4, right? We got and I'm guessing I was hoping to find a quick answer. like 36 new characters, right? New heroes that were introduced, especially if you include all of the Eternals, right? That it's like, whoa, this is a little overwhelming how many new people they have introduced. You know, I mean, at the end of phase 1, you were dealing with 5-6 new characters that were regular. Phase 4, it's just insane how many people they've added in to phase 4.
Adam wasn't a fan of the TV shows.
Adam's not a fan of anything.
He's a fan of a few things.
Oh, there are a few things, but it's a list. All
right. Well, I planned nothing today, and I ended up having an hour and 20 minutes of video fun, movie fun.
It's a good time. You learned about the future of the internet.
I mean, I just asked it to make a recipe for vegan chocolate chip cookies, and boom, there it is. Okay, let's ask this. What is the best length for a podcast?
Oh, look at you.
30 minutes to 1 hour in length. Well, we went over. Not that this is a podcast because I'm not recording.
I got one.
Oh, I got one.
I've got one for you. Let me see here. Is it going to give me some ideas, or is it going to? All right, here we go. The best way to end a live stream will depend on the specific goals and objectives of the stream, as well as the preferences of the person hosting the stream. That'd be you, Dan. Some general tips for ending a live stream might include thanking viewers for watching, summarizing key points or topics covered during the stream, which you just did, and letting viewers know the next stream will be held. It can be helpful to end the stream on a high note, such as a funny comment or interesting revelation, and to leave viewers with a positive impression. Ultimately, the most important thing is to end the stream in a way that is professional, engaging, and respectful to your audience.
All right, and then I put in honor of Michael, what is the best pun to say goodbye?
Oh, here we go.
Here are a few puns you can use to say goodbye. It's been real fun, but I have to see you later. I have to fly the coop. See you later. I'm going to be owl right back. I'll be back soon. Don't wasp away. It's been positively wonderful, but I have to pause now.
So those seem cat related. I don't
know, because he was pointing at his cat. Maybe it figured that out.
We have my cat licking in between her legs.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, it's, when you have dinner and how in the Army, what they call it?
Grub.
Ciao.
There it is.
Perfect.
And the repeat. I don't have an ending to this show. Let me find an ending to another show.
You don't have an ending? It's been so long.
I'll do this one. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye.